everybody, my name is Ray. I know you all like to play games, and we made good games in Scratch. But do you want to take it one step further, make it better and more professional? So now we use a professional game development software called Unity. And it can make 3D games and 2D games and many different things. So let's get started. In this series, I'll teach you how to make a platformer game in Unity 3D. And at the end of this series, you'll make something that's like this. This is a first-person game, and you can wall jump, and sprint, and wall running, and dash, and climb, and many things. So many things I can't even say it in one video. And as you can see, we have the camera, X and Z movement, and many things. So let's go to Unity. And now we have a blank Unity page, which we have a main camera and a directional line. And the sample scene is the whole thing. So we need to make a ground. And you right click in the hierarchy, 3D object, and then you make a plane, which is a ground. Now, you make another 3D object called a capsule. It's like most commonly used as a player. We need to make it smaller. Move it a little bit. Now we can drag the main camera to the capsule. And then we position it. Now the main camera is part of the player. I'll just quickly name it. Okay, so the first thing we obviously do is to make the player move. And to achieve that, we need to make a script. You can name it anything you like, but I will just call it what should I call it? Player controller. Now we open the player controller script. It opens up in Visual Studio. It's opened up. Player controller. Now we have a void start. It's basically what you do at the start of the game. And void update is what you do like repeatedly. So we can delete void start because we need to make it move frequently. Wait. Now we need to make a public flow. And then we'll call it speed. And you have to end with one of these semicolons and another flow called jump force. So in case you don't know what public and private means, public means you can change it in the hierarchy, and private means that it's like private information, you can't change it. You can only change it in the script. Now in the void update, you need to write a if statement. If, brackets, we press the button down, so like input dot get key get key down. Here, wait, here, and then we need to do like key code, which is like Unity has like a list of keys, and then we'll just use the space bar. So key code dot space tab. Okay. Now we need because of this is a age statement, so we need to do like this kind of brackets and then enter again. Now we have it. We need to write something if we press the key space. So add force, vector 3 add force. Vector 3 is like X, Y, and Z. I think I forgot something. We need to write a public rigid body. Public rigid body, and we'll call it player RB. Semicolon. And then we need our void start. And then player RB, we need to write a definition. Get component. And then we need this like bigger than and smaller than sign. Instead we write rigid body and then semicolon. Before we need to write like a bracket before the semicolon. Otherwise I will say it's wrong. Go to the update function. Player RB dot add force, and then vector 3 up, which means to go upwards. Vector 3 dot up times 10, but 10 is like a little bit too high, like 5 will do. But we made a jump force variable, why not use it? So we change it to jump force. Now we can change it in the hierarchy. But don't miss something. We need to write force mode dot impulse. Okay? Now we save it, go back to Unity. Wait. Oops, I accidentally didn't position the camera. So go here. And I need to change it on the player's head. Like kind of like. Wait, let me see. I need to. Here. Let me see on the side. Yeah, here. Start the game, or run the game. Now we can. Now we need. I forgot to edit the player controller into the player. We drag it. We just drag it, and then okay. And we need to set jump force to like 5. And we don't use the speed variable yet because we haven't done the walking. We just made the jump. So let's try it. Oh, I accidentally paused the game. Here's an error. Let's see. Error. Oh, I forgot to add rigid body. Rigid body means like the hitboxes, kind of. Rigid body. Okay, don't click rigid body 2D because it's for 2D. games, obviously. We clear it. Okay, now let's run it. Now we can jump, but it's like, okay. Go to Visual Studio. We copy this, we can copy this. I won't write it again because it takes too long. So, enter to make it clear. We'll just change the key code to up arrow. Tab, okay, and then change it to forward. Now we need to repeat this for forward, backwards, left, and right. So I'll just skip me writing because it takes a long time. Okay, now I finished writing, we save, go back to Unity. It's loading. We start the game. I'll do it to full screen, maximize. Okay. Now it'll probably roll around because we didn't freeze the rotation and our capsule is kind of round. So we go to constraints and we freeze rotation, X, Y, and Z, all of them. Now we run the game, maximize. Now we have a working game now. So now we can move forward, backwards, left, and right. And we can jump too. So this is our first lesson, which is like basic movement. And next lesson, we're gonna create platforms and walls and stuff like that. So, see you in the next lesson. Hope you have a great time playing with this. Bye!